future development. So we may have this space for people to interact, for public facilities, and then for maybe in the future they can also build something below the building. In sustainable design points, by lifting up the ground, and then we provide some reflective, not reflective, full ponds for water. We imagine that these strategies can help to reduce the heat island effect of the cool down the environment. And then design of passive cooling is not just we design the material, but also we strategically design the landscape with well-chosen materials, variable choose materials, construction materials that have a low embodied energy. So we introduce more cement and concrete for the buildings. And then the next stage will be the technology, so it's the active cooling or the active intervention to reduce the waste, and then to tackle maybe the water, and then maybe we can use the photovoltaic system to conserve the energy. And then briefly, finance for the project is about 13 billion rupiah. So in the first stage, we believe that collaboration between architects, engineers, consultants, clients, suppliers, and then the people, maybe people next to the neighborhood, is very critical to create this project. So instead of we propose something that's very prescriptive. I'm sorry, propose something which is we have to follow, but instead we just propose a framework to work between us. So it's our design is just an ideas, big ideas that will have somehow have a collaboration between us. And then a quick one, we developed the front side as the office building. So instead of just making it open, maybe we can create something as an entrance and maybe identity for the site. And we have an internal courtyard which is quite big, and behind is the Loyola building.
Is it working?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is the office, and then we propose some ponds to have that effect. So this pond in some area will have like 3 meters deep to the ground, because in a study at 3 meters below ground is the temperature where the earth temperature, which is very stable. So in the afternoon, we hope that this water will have that earth temperature, and then the wind will blow to the side, and then like cooling down the temperature, moderate the climate. And then we also strategically put some ponds in this existing building, and then the future buildings here. So, and then we open up the ground here. Instead of this typology, which is very solid and massive, this one enable people to walk off the side and then to see what's behind it. And this one, sports park, we just conserve as an open space which we can plant this with edible plants, maybe jagung or wherever, corn maybe, until they want to develop it into one. Yeah, this is some of our study of the site, which we will have a strategy strategically open the buildings. This is one of the views below the building, so we have this opportunity to have, to make use of this site for the flexible activities. And then all the activities will be above. And then in the future, if they need, ATMI needs to have more programs which contain, so they can maybe just build this a glass wall, and then we can make this as an office. And the buildings in front of the development, so we can see through the building behind instead of blocking at this opportunity. And then we try to maintain this silhouette, so it's not going to be very big or very massive intervention. So it's part of the main strategy for sustainable design. How we collect the water from the rain. We know that the intensity is quite high, so we try to collect some of them in the roof tank, and then we can make use the water for this flush toilet, and some of them for the reflecting pool. And then we can also have this strategy to maybe traditionally filter the water, and then make use of water again for the landscape, or maybe if we have more money, we can make use this water for the consumption. So this is materials that we propose to use, zinc aluminum insulation, Holcim, and then truss system which is very light and then easy to build, glass facade, epoxy floor hardener, and then we also trying to promote local materials from Cikarang, where they already have these batu bata bricks. Yeah, we cut the buildings for daylighting, and then to also enable cross ventilation. And for this passive and then active cooling, we have this reflective pool to cool down the environment. And then after that, we can cool down the building with this strategy of the radiant cooling. So this office, we can contain this office, close everything, isolate the room, and then we can have this also some of the room which is open, so we don't need radiant cooling here, only in a few areas. Again, this is the master plan. So we have 3 buildings, 3 new buildings. Work at the one and hiding. Yeah, this is the Holcim strategic issue of sustainability. So master plan is designed to reduce ambient heat, and then also promote positive interaction, to promote positive behavioral change, and then it should be easy to replicate, to do on the other side. And then ethical standard will be the use of local materials, local construction technology will help to create opportunities for the people with skill labor to help on this project, so we'll create generate economy. And then instead of being prescriptive, it's necessary to establish a process that provides a good enough collaboration between architects, engineers, people, and then clients, and then the suppliers and contractors. Ecological quality, we envision, we imagine that this project will also lead to the new identity with better identity for ATMI, and then for the neighborhood as well. So it will create good examples of how we live, learn, and then communicate, interact, and study, and then experience innovation here in campus. Maximizing use of local manufactured materials, maximize open space. And then the economic performance and compatibility will be designed based on the existing structure, so it will reduce the construction cost. And then again, I think the intrinsic value of this new development is we hope that it's beyond the cost that we are going to spend in this project. So the quality of ATMI new built environment will set an example, set a new standard for a campus, and then for a door maybe. And then, yeah, it's going to be a pilot project for us to work on it. Contextual, of course, we like to design beautiful buildings, which is not, which is easy to replicate, and then easy to appreciate, and then will set a high standard of living, and then also encourage people. Thank you very much.
It will be a quick, again, the quick, this is the pillar structure will be.
Yes. Well, of course, in some areas,